Hello, and happy Monday, everyone. I hope you are all having a beautiful day and a fantastic start to your week. Let's go! We got Callum Davis holding down the chat. I've seen you, Callum Davis. Thank you. Susan's in the chat saying hello. Callum Davis is saying, hi, chat. How are you doing? How are you doing, Callum Davis? Dave says, we en route home, fam. See you soon. Let's go, PokéManiacs Packs. Dave, always happy to see you. Susan says, always good here, Callum. How about you? 2 more weeks for birthday vibes. Yes, April 25th is going to be Callus's birthday. Callum Davis's birthday. I'm sorry for combining the names. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Callum. But April 25th, be excited. Callum Davis's birthday party is going to be awesome. Jedi Master Squirtle says, afternoon, pound that like button, folks. Thank you, Jedi Master Squirtle. Callum Davis, not Callus, says, I'm good, just a little bit angry because I failed a shiny Goomy. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that, Callum Davis, but I hope you can counter another shiny, and I hope you can catch that one. Susan says, so sorry. Jedi Master Squirtle, yes indeed, but it was Buffalo. Hey, that was my line, LOL, says Susan. Let's go. They're talking about the Tampa Bay Lightning. Don't worry, because I have a shiny Machoke, says Callum Davis. Oh, let's go. That is awesome. Shiny Machoke is an awesome one to get. Maybe Mr. Manatee got home late from work? Yes, Susan. I had left a message in the chat, but it got deleted. I've got a work conference that's going to be going on all of this week, so I'm booked in meetings until 5 p.m. Eastern time every day this week, so streams might be starting a little bit later than normal some days, but hopefully not too bad. I managed to get out of the after work dinner today. I think if I went to that after work dinner, I probably would have not come back the next day. I think that just would have been it. I think that would have been my last day with the company, so I think they probably read that on my face and were like, yeah, it's okay, he can miss this one. Ultimate Pack Battles, how are you doing? Says, hey, Albino, how are you doing, Ultimate Pack Battles? Let's go, happy to see you, Tampa gang, let's go. Godhead 420's in the chat, says hello, everyone. Let's go, Godhead 420, happy to see you tuning in from Germany. Let's go. Dave says JMS fam. Let's go. Honey Bee waving hello. Dave says Callum Maniacs Packs. Oh, that's a fusion of names there. Let's go. Channeling the DBZ vibes. Dang, I thought it was DBZ Trivia was today, says Pokeballer Mike. Let's go. I hope everyone is sharpening their skills because that will be this Friday, the Tournament of Knowledge. In fact, I got a package right here. I got some mail day that just came in today. How about I rip it open? I think this will be one of the boxes that we'll be opening on Friday. So, ooh, we got a box within a box. I always like when that happens. Inception. It's a box within a packaging. We don't even need a knife or anything. We're just gonna maul into this with the hands. Derek and the Dragonites in the chat says, what's up? What's up, Derek and the Dragonites? How are you doing, homie? Love to see repping the Dragonites, my favorite Pokemon. Susan says after work dinner, LOL. Yeah, she knows I'm not a fan of those. Rogue Hunter says, yo, what is up, Rogue Hunter? Happy Monday to ya. I'm just wrestling with this package here, not using a knife like I normally should be. But all right, what is inside this box? A Dragon Ball Super Miraculous Revival booster box. This is from set 5 and a little bit of an older set. If you didn't know, these older sets, like set 6 and older or so, the secret rares from them, there's only 1 per set, but they look, or the SPRs, look like the secret rares of the current set. So if you like those current secret rares from Dragon Ball Super, but you think they're a little hard to pull, definitely recommend trying out some of the older sets because they do have some good pull rates, and the SPRs look absolutely fantastic. This box is only $70, which is still a lot cheaper than a lot of Realm of the Gods, which Realm of the Gods we will also be opening up on Friday and including that part of the giveaway. And then on top of that, we've got Rise of the Unison Warrior, because I bought 5 boxes of Rise of the Unison Warrior, and I was trying to chase after a secret rare that I was hoping to pull on stream. And then, well, we had the fights. We were watching the UFC card on Discord, had a great time with Pokeballer Mike, old time and more. And we decided, all right, I said it, if Alexander Volkanovski wins the belt, if he wins by knockout, then I'll open up a Dragon Ball Super booster box. And I did. Did I get the chase card I want? No. But did that light a fuse of degeneracy in me? And did I wake up the very next morning and say, I want to open up another booster box? Yes, it did, and yes, I did, and we pulled the secret rare SS4 Gogeta, so I am freaking stoked about this. I I even kind of cringy, but I even brought it into work today because I didn't want to be without it for 9-10 hours. I couldn't leave it, so it has been by my side all day. Let's go. And I think even before we get into the PowerPoint, because I gotta unwind a little bit from that conference. I gotta change my mind membrane a little bit. We're gonna go over to the card cam, and how about we open up some Dragon Ball Super cards? How about we start things off with a couple packs of Dragon Ball Super. They kind of switch gears from work mode into fun mode and get ready to do the PowerPoint as well, covering the top 10 secret rares in Time Gazer and Space Juggler. So super excited for that set. Ultimate Pack Battle says, "Sup, legends? How's everyone night going?" Let's go. Love to see that positivity in the chat. Dub's in the chat. Let's go. My Brawly movie brother. How are you doing, Dub? We got Vegeta, Savior of the Future reverse. And what do we got behind it? Non-hollow Oolong, Goku's pal. Looking shady, up to no good as usual. Oolong probably got another perverted wish he's thinking of. But we got the Gogeta pack art here. I think I'm going to do 4 packs of this, maybe 4 packs of Pokemon, and then we'll get into the PowerPoint. Ferocious Strike, Goku. Star Wars hockey fan says, if Alexander lost, that box was going into the apartment swimming pool. That's what the Star Wars hockey fan, he knows. I like to make some fun bets. Especially when the UFC fights are on. So he said, all right, if Alexander Volkanovski doesn't win, you got to throw it in the pool. Don't worry, I wasn't going to throw it in the pool. I was going to give it away to you all. But even still, we're going to be giving it away because I got the Gogeta Secret Rare and everything else is being given away this Friday. So that should be a lot of fun, but I'm looking forward to seeing people can flex their Dragon Ball Z knowledge to win some cards. Yo, Joel's Cards and Stuff says, hey, Manatee, how are you, man? I am doing fantastic. How are you doing, Joel? We got Ferocious Strike Son Goku again. Demigra, Son Goku. Mai the Gang's Femme Fatale. Son Gohan. Tragedy Overground. Shu Dragon Ball Chaser. Vegex Burning Impact Unleash. Birder Fastest in the universe until he fought Goku. I left a like, says Callum Davis. Thank you, Callum. Appreciate that. Ooh. Godhead 420 says, fell in my hip today while rollerblading. Now I am bruised hard and can't lie on my left side. Oh no, Godhead. Well, I think I know something a little 420 that can help you out with that. But you're already on top of it, my guy. Just be responsible. Frieza Dark Infestation. I hope the injury doesn't hurt you too much, and I hope you can recover quickly. Rogue Hunter, Honeybee, Derek and the Dragonites, hope you guys are doing well, says Pokeballer Mike. Pokeballer Mike also says Susan, yes, very much so. Never been cleaner, LOL. We're talking about his mom was gonna come over and help him clean up his apartment. Let's go. Susan knows a thing or two about that. Let's go. She's always trying to offer. Susan, you do too much. Oh no, ice, and more ice, says Susan. Yeah, she's thinking a little bit more of a family-friendly cure for that than I was, Godhead. Pokeballer Mike says, hashtag Callum Davis. Love that, the love for Callum Davis. Dodoria the Cold-Blooded. Trunks Flash of Brilliance. Ooh, is Honey Bee sending out some mail? I'm sending out your mail tomorrow and Albino's mail as well? Whoa, I hope you don't know anything. And energy is more than enough. You don't have to send out anything, Honeybee, but I appreciate that. I will have a blast opening it, but you don't have to send anything. You are too sweet, Honeybee. Pilaf's Castle, I hope you enjoyed your package. Pilaf's Castle and the SSB Vegito Paralyzing Prowess. All right, so that's 4 Dragon Ball Z. No hits on those, but you know what? Maybe that just means we will get the hits on the Pokemon. So it's the start of a new week. How about it's the start of a new booster box? Let's also crack open some brilliant stars. We got a fresh box here. Let's see if we can get something out of it. Susan is right, though. A cold pack helped indeed, says Godhead 420. Good. I am glad to hear that, Godhead 420. Hope you're feeling better soon. You know what? I love me some rollerblading. I miss it. I got to do it again soon. I actually used to play roller hockey when I was a kid, when I was in like middle school and stuff. Not the ice hockey that Jedi Master Squirtle and Star Wars Hockey Fan play, but you know, Still hockey, still very fun. My dad is half Canadian, if I've never mentioned it before. Or no, he's full Canadian. He's an American citizen now, but he was born in Ontario, Canada, so he was always a big hockey fan. That's why my parents are also big fans of the Tampa Bay Lightning, the hockey team in our localish area, if you will. So, all right, let's grab 4 packs. 4 packs of Brilliant Stars, and then we will get into the PowerPoint. Keep doing it. Off for 20 and hit again for 10. Let's go. Susan with the medicine. Dr. Susan in the chat. Is that going to be Susan's new nickname? Psychic Energy. Callum Davis says, my back gets messed up sometimes. Luckily, today is not that day. I am glad your back is feeling good for you today, Callum. It must be when you're playing so much Pokemon Unite and carrying your team to victory. Why do I imagine Mike walking away with a box of DBZ on Friday, says Star Wars hockey fan? Because Mike has got the Dragon Ball Z and the Pokemon knowledge. He is going to be flexing it for sure. Let's go. We're going to have to see if anyone can keep up with him. Live herd, non-holo. Sorry if this sounds rude, but the O-E in my name is just pronounced like the letter O. No, not rude at all. I apologize. Joe. So Joe... am I doing it correctly? So not Joel, but just Joel. Joel? And let me know if any of those were correct, but I threw so many of them out there that... Bro, Joel? Oh man, I'm gonna have to practice that one. I am sorry, cards and stuff, but I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure I try and get it right for you, my guy. I'm gonna try and make sure I get it right for you. Joel. So not Joel, Joel. Pokeballer Mike says, Alice Isles, hola, Nina. Yo, Alice Isles, happy to see ya. Happy to see you. And thank you for letting me know, cards and stuff. Notice I skipped the Joel there. So not Joel, Joel. All right, we're locking it in. We are locking it in. Thank you for letting me know. Actually, I truly appreciate that. And please, if I'm mispronouncing anyone else's name in the chat, let me know because I want to get your names right. I want to be calling you by what you prefer to be called at. I want to make sure you all are as having a good a time as possible when you're hanging out in the streams. Halucha, Buezel, Clink, and what are we gonna get by? Yo, we got something. Yep, no Dragon Ball Super, but it came through on the Brilliant Stars. We got the Ruse Pokemon. Let's go. That is an awesome hit. If you didn't know, Barry is the rival in Brilliant Diamond, and I named him after Ruse Pokemon, my rival in real life. So let's go. Nice that we could pull him in card form. And this is hashtag Binder Love as well. So super, super happy about that. That is a fantastic hit right there. I know Ruse Pokemon, when he's watching the replay, is going to be happy to see that one. Woo! Always love getting a hit. Always love getting the Binder Love. And especially a fun one like Barry there. So 2 more packs, and then we're going to get into the PowerPoint and covering. And I'm curious, does anyone have any early predictions for what the most valuable card in Time Gazer and Space Juggler is? Does anyone have any predictions? Grottle, Clang, Cynthia's Ambition, Sneasel. I was surprised, and then like 10 seconds later, I was like, oh yeah, no, never mind. I should not be surprised by that. Crawdaunt, and then non-holo Mothim. So 1 more pack, 1 more chance to get greedy, another hit, but I'm already happy. I am already happy because we got some Bounder Love. You was not supposed to pull that, haha, says Honeybee. Oh no, Honeybee, I'm sorry. Oh no, Honeybee, I'm sorry. Was that one of the cards that you were gonna send? Oh no, Honeybee, I am sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I know the feeling. One time I sent Pokeballer Mike some cards, and literally the package before he opened up mine, someone else sent him the 2 cards that I sent as well. Actually, 2 different packages right before, and I was like, no, I missed it by just that much. But you know what? He still appreciated it, and I'm sure I will still appreciate whatever you send. And hey, maybe that gives you a chance you can cut it back to just an energy, and I will appreciate that with my whole heart and soul. Let's go. Aki, Aki's in the chat. Aki, how are you doing? Aki, are you prepared for this Friday to flex some Dragon Ball Z knowledge? So we do end with a hollow hit there on the Infernape. Nice to see. But Aki, you brought the Jujutsu Kaisen knowledge this past anime stream that we did. I have a feeling you could be bringing the Dragon Ball Z knowledge as well. Aki could be a tough competitor in the tournament of knowledge this Friday. Sheesh! Serge, how are you doing? Happy Monday to you, my guy. Is your week off to a better week than that last one? I know last week you were grinding, you were working so much, even on the weekends too. Hopefully this weekend is this week is going to be a little bit more chill for you. And now I think it's time we're going to switch over into the display. We're going to hit from the beginning, and it is PowerPoint time. So if you're new to PokéMarket Monday, every Monday we have a PowerPoint that covers the financial side of the hobby, whether that's a new set that came out, the top 10 most valuable cards to collect, maybe it's accessories that could help you in your card collecting storage or shipping for those of us with YouTube channels. Those issues as well, or maybe even you just want to take a deeper dive into a new video game that is coming out. This is where we cover those topics. So if there's something that you would like me to research too, please don't hesitate to let me know, especially comments, emails, anything. Definitely have gotten some requests from people, and I like to follow up with them and turn them into these episodes. So today, we are going to be covering Time Gazer and Space Juggler. These are the new Japanese sets that were just released April 8th in Japan. So just the new one, and we're going to see cards in this set come into English later on this year in the Astral Radiance set. So that's where we're going to see these cards translated into English. And of course, always on these PowerPoints, I want to say I appreciate you all and thank you to anyone who tunes in, whether you're watching live or on the replay. I appreciate. If you want to know why I fell down the stairs 2 times, no, Callum Davis, why did you fall down the stairs 2 times? Wolfhaven Plays is in the chat. How are you doing, Wolfhaven Plays? Let's go. Happy to see ya. We got to start off with some honorable mentions. So we've got the Rainbow Cleaver V-Star. Very cool that we're getting the Cleaver V and V-Star. So could be a playable card in the TCG. I think probably not. But if you wanted to build a deck and you wanted to bling it out, the Rainbow Cleaver V-Star is going to be your max rarity for that. We've also similarly got the Machamp VMAX, so we'll see later there is a really, really sick alt art Machamp, but there's also a Rainbow VMAX Machamp as well, so not done with VMAXs yet. This one's also around $12. We've got, again, a Rainbow Lilligant V-Star, so this is another one with an alternate art V in the set that they're getting a Rainbow V-Star, so we've got VMAX for Machamp, we've got V-Star for Cleaver and Lilligant, and then the last card here, this is actually one of the more valuable cards in the set. I didn't include it in the top 10 because, frankly, there's other cards that I think are cooler. In this one, when it gets translated into English, I don't think it's going to be as valuable. But in Japanese, if you didn't know, the trainer cards and the item cards tend to be a little bit more valuable than they are in English, whereas in English, then, things like the rainbows and the alternates arts tend to be higher than they are in Japanese. So we've got full art Gardenia's Vitality for $65. Very, very pricey card here. I think it's a cute girl, so that's obviously going to fetch more money. We know how that goes in the Pokemon game. They do like the waifu cards. They do tend to be more valuable, and people like to collect them more. But I particularly like this Gardenia's Vitality card because Gardenia is a tough trainer in Brilliant Diamond. She's the second gym leader, and she actually beat me on my first Nuzlocke playthrough, so I want to show some love to Gardenia. I'm fine now, but thanks, says Callum. Oh, he was clumsy. Oh, no. I used to fall downstairs from time to time too, Callum, so I hope that you're okay and hope you stay safe on those stairs. Haha, almost said Gardenia's Fatality, says Ryan Miller. Let's go. We got Ryan Miller in the chat. That's what it was. It was Gardenia's Fatality the first time we played through. So coming in, I gotta give an honorable mention, another honorable mention, this one to an alternate art. Not as valuable as that Gardenia's Vitality, but a really, really cool card, the Alt Art Sneasler. So this is illustrated by Okacheki. eBay price $18. I'm going to update the description of this video. If you want to buy any of these cards, I'm going to have links to trusted, verified eBay sellers like this right here in the description of the video after the stream ends. So if you want to buy any of these cards, if you want to check them out, I'm not connected with any of these sellers, but I have bought with them before. I do trust the sellers that I am featuring in this PowerPoint. Hi, Albino. How you doing today, says Wesley Baker. We are doing fantastic, Wesley. How are you doing today on this beautiful Monday? And I also want to start doing on these PowerPoints when we talk about the top 10s, other popular cards that this artist has done. So if you're noticing this artwork style, if it looks similar to any other cards, they also did the Ice Rider Calyrex V and the Flareon VMAX, both beautiful alternate arts. And I think I want to start paying a little bit more mind to the specific illustrators of these cards, because some people might even want to start collecting specific sets of cards rather than based on, you know, Darkness Ablaze, Shining Fates, etc. Maybe you just really like Okacheki as an artist and want to collect all of their cards because you like their art style. I, for one, really like their art style. They just did the promos with the Eevee, the Glaceon, and the Leafeon. Those are not alternate arts, but they're the promo cards as part of Brilliant Stars, blisters, and such. Really beautiful artwork. So Okacheki is a fantastic artist that I'm going to be putting keeping an eye on more frequently in the future, because they're doing more and more alternate arts. So coming in now at number 10, we've got the alternate art Beedrill. I love artworks that feature multiple of a single Pokemon on it. So we've got a whole swarm of Beedrills on this one. And this one's illustrated by Narumi Sato. eBay price slightly above at $19. And here is the link to that as well if you'd like to take a look at that. But this artist is also known for doing the Glaceon V alternate art and the Sandaconda V alternate art. So I really like something that I'm noticing in their artworks. They tend to do the Pokemon small, and then they have a big background for the environment and a lot of real life environment settings. So we've got the nature here with the Glaceon V in the winter on the bench. Absolutely love this card. And then we've got the Sandaconda V chilling indoors, trying to get a little heat by the radiator. This card is basically like an alt art radiator, but still very, very unique. TamFam is in the chat. What is up, TamFam? Happy to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. How's your day going? How's your week starting, TamFam? Always love seeing you. Coming in at number 9, this is my personal favorite in the set. I love this alternate art Machamp, and I know a lot of people have also said this one has caught their attention. And I'm glad to see it's not that pricey. So this one's illustrated by Shinya Komatsu. eBay price $22. And so you see the Machamp here, he's running through town using all those hands, doing errands. I love that this kind of subverts expectations, because a lot of people would think Machamp, we're gonna see like a UFC style alternate art card. Maybe he's fighting another, Francis Ngannou in the octagon. I know obviously that would never happen, but I like that they flipped the script on this and show the Machamp running errands instead of like fighting, just in a very peaceful look of the card. Love this Machamp artwork, and this is one in English that I would love to be able to collect. And here is the eBay listing as well. And then this artist has only done one other card in the TCG, and it's the Octillery character rare. So they've only done the Octillery character rare so far, and I did a little bit of research into the background of this artist to find out a little bit more of them, and they actually have a background as a manga artist. So I think that's why their artwork looks a little bit more like a manga panel. So beautiful, beautiful artwork. I'm looking forward to seeing more from Shinya Komatsu. These are the only 2 cards so far, and I think both of them are 10 out of 10s for me. So looking forward to seeing more. Pokemon Mike says, Aki, thank God, I mean, congrats. Aki says, yes, we know it is boy. Oh, congratulations, Aki. Does Aki have a new member of the family coming? Oh my gosh, Aki, that is so exciting. Congratulations if that is the case. Oh my gosh, congratulations for you and your family. I hope I'm not just making that up. These are very cool alternate art, says Sam Fam. Let's go. I'm glad that you are liking them. And Pokemaniacs Pack says Pokemon X UFC would be sick. It's funny you mentioned that, Dave, because they're actually coming out with UFC Marvel crossover cards. And I'm not interested in the UFC Marvel crossover card, but I swear to God, if they have Demetrius Johnson as Yoda holding a lightsaber or Nate Diaz holding a lightsaber, if we see a Star Wars UFC crossover or like a Demon Slayer UFC crossover, I am going all in on that. I'm going all in on that. That would be insane. That would be insane. I'd actually, speaking of crossovers, I would actually kind of like to see a Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon crossover. I think that would be a lot of fun. But all right, moving on to number 8, we've got Alt R Lilligant V. And this is a card that the first time I saw it, I was like, okay, beautiful artwork, beautiful shot of the Lilligant, but I didn't start to appreciate it until I looked at more of the details of the card. How many different Pokemon are hidden in this? You've got, you got birds up top, the rufflet here on the branch. You got a Pachirisu in the tree. You've got a Spheal like stuck to the tree or something. I don't even know what is going on with the Spheal here. You've got a Basculegion. Is this a Hisuian? I think it is a Hisuian Basculegion under the water here. Love this shot. You've got the Quillfish, the Hisuian Quillfish. You've got the Overquill hiding out here on the corner. And then you've even got a Swinub like in the ground here burrowing where the illustrator's artist name is. There's just so many fun Pokemon packed in. Ooh, Honey Bee saying, so is it Hamza versus Usman next? Dana White said he's putting together Colby Covington versus Hamza. Hamza versus Colby Covington is going to be the next match. And I got to be honest, I think that is going to be an incredible fight because of the pre-fight buildup. I think is going to be ridiculous. Nate Diaz hit a lightsaber, says Honeybee, laughing at that. Let's go. Let's go. Glad to see you appreciate that. Control Art Bob says, Manatee, my spirit animal. Love that, Machamp. Let's go. Control Art Bob, my fellow rocket collector. Happy to see ya. My Joel, cards and stuff says my fave one is the Sneasel or the Weavile. I don't know which one it is. It's the Sneasler with the Sneasels in the artwork as well. It is a beautiful artwork. I agree. I love that Sneasler as well. You know what would be a sick artwork? A Lickitung artwork with its tongue stuck to a light pole, says Pokeballer Mike. Oh my gosh, that would be a great idea. I love that. Maybe we can get our man Shinji Kanda on that. I bet he would do a fantastic one. That would be great too as like a Christmas promo or something. Maybe a Lickitung with like a Santa hat or something. Just a lot of fun ideas. Love alternate arts. You can get so creative with these, and this is a fantastic artwork. So eBay price $29. This one's a little bit more valuable than the other ones we've been seeing, and I think it might be because of the playability of this card. I'm guessing this is going to be a more playable card in the TCG because sometimes that's a factor of the value of the cards as well. So we've got here an eBay listing, which will be in the description of the video after we're done to stream. And then some other alternate arts that this artist has done is the Shadow Rider Calyrex V, a beautiful one by Kodama, and the Salamence. So this isn't an alternate art, but this is one of my favorite, if not my favorite holo from Evolving Skies. This one really pops when you open it up. I love the colors on it. Such a fantastic card. I think Evolving Skies got to be one of my favorite sets of all time to ever open up. Team Rocket is definitely getting a little nervous hearing that, but even love getting holos like this, the Salamence. I mean, the Dragon Claws on the top right, just so sick. I know that's not part of what Kodama does, but beautiful, beautiful illustration here of the Salamence, the Calyrex, and the Lilligant from Kodama. Definitely an artist I want to have my eye on more going forward. Here we have number 7, Full Art Adaman. And so if this does not show you that girls are better than boys, you're going to see by the end of this PowerPoint the Full Art Adaman by Suichiro Gunjima, eBay price $30. He's got a counterpoint in this set so his gender opposite might be a little bit pricier, hint hint, later on in the set. So coming in at a nice $30 himself. We got a good eBay listing here, but Suichiro Gunjima is a very, very talented artist that did the Umbreon promo from Evolving Skies and also the Sparkling Greninja from Battle Region. So more and more frequently, we're seeing Suichiro Gunjima become a mainstay artist, not just for alternate arts, but also for main artwork cards, commons, uncommons, promos as well. This is going to be one of these artists that we're going to see popping up more and more and more, and I'm happy to see that because I love their art style. Fantastic. It reminds me a little bit of, like, dare I say, a little bit Mitsuhiro Arita, so I wonder if they trained under each other a little bit. Yo! Cool! We got Panda in the chat. How are you doing, Panda? Happy to see you. Happy Monday. How are you doing? Mr. Smoke-A-Lot says, PMP, you know me, legend. Got this ting lit, chilling, hit my legs are falling asleep. You know where I am at, Mr. Smoke a Lot. Hope you're chilling, having a good time. Hope we can make things a little bit more entertaining for you. Knowing my luck, I will find shiny Pokemon left and right in Legends Arceus. I hope so, Callum Davis. I hope so. Are you going to go after the shiny Goodra again for round 2, or are you going to hunt someone else next? Maybe a shiny starter Pokemon could be cool. Great Smoky Pokey says, evening. Oh, what is up, GSP? Happy to see ya. Just know, AlbinoManatee, whenever that Alt-Art Sneasler eBay link gets put, you bet I'm going to try to get that. That artwork is so beautiful. Let's go, Wolfhaven Plays. Let's go. Love to hear it, my man. Love to hear it. I'm going to be updating as soon as the stream is over. So coming in now at number 6, starting to get into the big boys, we've got the Alt-Art Origin Dialga V. Speaking of which, this one is actually illustrated by the G himself, the number 1, Mitsuhiro Arita. So it's illustrated by Mitsuhiro Arita. This is the most classic Pokemon artist out there, you know, next to maybe Ken Sugimori. eBay price, we're coming in here at $55. I love the colors on this card. You know, maybe the design of Origin Dialga isn't my favorite, but this artwork is so trippy and beautiful and psychedelic. Oh, man. I bet Mr. Smoke a Lot is liking this card. I love it. I think it is fantastic. And if you're not familiar with Mitsuhiro Arita, get familiar, because he did the original Venusaur, he did the original Charizard, he did the cards that we know and we love and got the majority or many of us into the hobby in the first place. Mitsuhiro Arita is as classic as he gets. He did the very first set of Pokemon, and he is still doing alternate arts to this day. The man is a legend. I know we talk about legends a lot, but this man is the legend of Pokemon. All these card artworks that we see, it began with him and Ken Sugimori. Mike says Max V Max Plays. Love to see it from Panda. Dustin Hornblower says that is a beauty. Mike is dropping the love for Arita. And Joel's Cards and Stuff says, and Tomokazu. Yes. Tomokazu Kamiya is one of the OGs for sure. Absolutely. Coming in now at number 5, right after the V, we've got the Gold Origin Dialga V-Star. So if you want to play a Dialga deck if you want to play Dialga in your deck and you want the max rarity combo, it's going to be the Alt-Art V and the Gold V-Star. So this one is illustrated by 5-band graphics. eBay price similarly around $60. This is going to be one of the biggest hits of the set. We've seen it here, the eBay listing, and 5-band graphics. I actually wanted to look back and see, when did 5-band graphics actually start with the Pokemon Company? And the first cards that they ever did with the Pokemon Company was the Zekrom and Reshiram from Pokemon Black and White. So over 10 years ago, they've been printing CG artwork cards and doing a fantastic job at it. We saw these cards reprinted during celebrations, and now we've been seeing another company as well that will be showing off later as well in the PowerPoint, that have been kind of starting to take over a little bit for their CG artwork. So 5-band graphics, you also know them. They did the shiny Charizard V, but who has the shiny Charizard V Max? I feel like Nate Diaz would have a pink lightsaber, says Dustin Hornblower. I could see it. Or what about a green lightsaber? I don't know, man. I could also see him having a green lightsaber too. Number 4, Gold Path to the Peak. This card, I love me some Gold Stadium cards. I know Wild Bill loves him some Gold Stadium cards. But this one, I think, is going to be really popular for another reason, and that's the competitive TCG playability of this card. If you've been playing the competitive TCG, and you'll know when Path to the Peak gets slammed down on the table, you are going to go, oh no, oh my gosh. Because this shuts off so many abilities and so many ways of decks that revolve around the abilities of certain cards, of V or V-Star cards, and Path to the Peak shuts that right down. So can be a really troubling card to play against. So a lot of people like to play this card in their deck and multiple copies of it. So yeah, that Gold Path, yep, I knew Ryan Miller was going to be all over that Gold Path to the Peak. Yep, it's a big one. eBay price $70 for the Gold Path to the Peak. You're gonna want this one in your deck. But Oswaldo Cato also has done one of my fantastic, most favorite cards in the modern era. I love this Golurk V alternate art. This is Swift Chancellor's favorite. Love this Golurk V alternate art. The artwork style reminds me of Fire Emblem. Shout out to anyone in the chat that is a fan of the old Fire Emblem games for the Game Boy Advance. Huge Fire Emblem fan. But I love this artwork on the Golurk V alternate art. It looks like straight out of like a Calvin and Hobbes comic sketch too. So shout out to the Calvin and Hobbes fans out there. And then they also did this Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. So really talented artist Oswaldo Cato. They're doing more and more artworks, mostly alternate arts, but I'm looking forward to seeing what their next one is because the man don't miss. The man don't miss. And the gold Path to the Peak is a fantastic representation of it. All right, now we're getting into the final three, the top three. I want a Greninja alt art drawn by Tamikazu, says Joel's cards and stuff. Yes, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. I would love a Kamiya Greninja. There's so many. The card that I would want the most, I've said it before, Dragonite is my favorite Pokemon. We got my Dragonite plushie. I love me some plushies as well. I got my Dragonite plushie Toku, which we named in a naming contest on the channel for a giveaway. But oh man, I would love to see a Tomokazu Kamiya Dragonite. That would make my day. Make my year. I'm starting to hate Netflix, says Callum Davis. Oh no, Callum Davis. What's wrong with Netflix? Dave is in the chat dropping the love for Fire Emblem. Love to see it, Dave. Let's go. If I beat Ryan in DBZ Trivia, he said he was going to give me one of his God rares, says Pokeballer Mike. Uh-oh, Ryan Miller. Uh-oh, he just says ha-ha to that. He's not even going to entertain it any further. He's like, my God rare Vegetas, you'll have to fight me to the death over them. Seems like they do a good job of scenery type cards like towns and villages. Yes, I agree. Excellent scenery from Oswaldo Cato. Excellent observation, too, there on the Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX village. I really do love that village. It's a great representation of the village in the Pokemon game. So, all right, coming in at number 3. Number 3 is the Alt Art Origin Palkia V. So this one's got some awesome MC Escher vibes to this. Definitely the inspiration for this one. Showing how Origin Palkia is kind of distorting space. Opinion on Hamza after that war on Saturday, says Dustin. Hamza is the real deal, 100%, and I could not be more excited to see him fight Colby Covington. I think the build-up to that fight is going to be insane, because Colby Covington is going to play the WWE character villain to the T, and Hamza, I got Joel on my mind now. Hamza is going to be the hero, I think, in that fight, but he's going to be talking trash. He's going to be making it ugly leading up to it. I think it's going to bring out the best of both guys. I seriously can't wait. They haven't even announced the fight, and I cannot wait for Hamza versus Colby. That's going to be 2022 fight of the year for the UFC. I'm calling it right now. I hope they do that for 4th of July. Y'all, I'm at 480 subs. Haha, only 20 away. Let's go. Everyone go sub to Joel Cards and Stuff, not Joel. Joel Cards and Stuff. Let's go. Send some love over to his channel. Let's help him get to 100. So we've got the Alt Art Origin Palkia. And guess what? I said keep an eye on Oswaldo Cato. And Pokeballer Mike says he's good at the scenery. Guess what? He did another card in this set, and it's this beautiful Origin Palkia. So two alternate arts, or not two alternate arts, one alternate art and one gold from Oswaldo Cato, but two beautiful secret rares, I'll say. eBay price, again, $70 on this one. So we've got the eBay listing here, and I'll show off some more Oswaldo Cato cards. So we've got two cards that have not been translated to English yet. These are two character rares from, I like to call it Max VMAX Climax set. It's just the VMAX Climax set. But for those of you that were enjoying that set, opening up all the character rares, I think these two, so this is my prediction, these two cards right here are going to get translated into English, and we're going to see them in Astral Radiance as character rares in that set. So that's my prediction. I think we're going to see a bunch of Oswaldo Cato cards, and I think it's going to be awesome in Astral Radiance. Love these artworks. More beautiful sceneries, and I like that there's a different style on this Calyrex. This one almost looks like it's from a different artist. It's so different than the other ones, in my opinion, but super trippy. I'm a big fan of this. Look at how those colors contrast, though, Ryan Miller, LOL. Hey, I sort of like it for how odd it is, Mike, says Ryan Miller. I don't like how none of the colors contrast. It's like the opposite of the Dialga. Yeah, I think this is a card that's going to be more interesting to see in person. It's one that, honestly, when I first saw it, I wasn't in love with it. And then actually when I was making the thumbnail and I put it next to the Dialga, I liked it a lot more. So I think this one is going to be really nice as part of a set. Spoilers for a later slide. I like the stream, says Callum Davis. Thank you, Callum Davis. And if you're enjoying the stream, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could smash that like button. Would greatly appreciate it. And we're gumming in now to the number 2. So number 2, right after the Altar Origin Palkia V, we have the Gold Origin Palkia V-Star. And I think a big difference in this one between the Palkia and the Dialga is going to be the playability. I think that's why these cards are more expensive. So I messed up on this one. Illustrated. It's not illustrated by 5-band graphics. It's illustrated by AKYCG Works. So apologies for the error on that. eBay price $90. So I'll cover that one up right away. This one is going to be AKYCG Works is the illustrator for this one. And this is the other CG illustrator that has been kind of breaking up some of the work between them and 5-band graphics. So 5-band graphics had the shiny Charizard V, and AKCG Works has the shiny Charizard V Max. So if you've been loving some of the new V Max textured cards, that's AKCG Works that's been taking care of those. So really, really awesome pop. AlbinoManatee, all right, gonna head out and set up going live at 6 p.m., says PokéSurge. Let's go, PokéSurge. We'll definitely be sending a raid over your way. Thank you for coming through, Surge. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a fire stream. Albino, what should I shiny hunt for next? I'm gonna say, what is a cool shiny, a shiny Growlithe? How about a shiny Growlithe, Callum Davis? That would be awesome to see. I love me Arcanine, so that would be awesome to get a shiny Hisuian Growlithe. Would love to see that. Mr. Smoke-A-Lot says, sheesh for the sheesh, man. Pokeballer Mike says, see you soon, Sergio. And then here is another one that AKCG Works did. They also did the Reshiram and Charizard GX. And I think this is also the very first card that they did. One of the very first cards for the Pokemon TCG company. So very, very cool card as well. They've been doing some awesome CG Charizards for a while now, since Sun and Moon era. And now, if you didn't guess it before, we dropped some hints earlier, but number 1, boys drool and girls rule. We've got the full art Arita, illustrated by Kirasaki, coming in at a whopping eBay price, $170. This card completely trumps all the other cards in the set, at least in Japanese right now. It is the most popular card in the set by a long shot. There are a lot of listings for $170 and some even more than that. This is a really popular card, and I'm wondering if it's, I know girl that carries a big weight in the Pokemon TCG collecting, but I wonder if it's also the playability of this card that is also contributing to the value. That was kind of my first thought, and then I was like, no, also, just Pokemon collectors a little bit degen, so it could just be that too, but very nice to see a high price point card here coming in at $170. That's way more than even the Ultra Ball from the last set that we were looking at. Where can I find Growlithe? I think he's in the Cobalt. It's the Cobalt Coastlands, I think Callum Davis is where he can be found and where he can have the outbreaks. And then, if you're not familiar with Kirasaki as well, they've done some beautiful alternate arts like the Glaceon VMAX. And then I gotta show some love to my boy Valor Fennekin. I don't see him in the chat today, but he's here for so many. The Feisty Firefox, we've got Fennekin here, which is one of the earliest cards that Kirasaki illustrated. So I had to show some love to my boy Valor Fennekin. And now, the last slide here, I wanted to show, this is going to be my prediction. If you're going to invest in one thing out of Brilliant Stars, out of Astral Radiance, I think this is going to be the set to collect. I think these 3 cards here together is going to be an awesome set to own. So if you're kind of been looking at Brilliant Stars, you're like, yeah, the Charizard's cool, the Altar Arceus is cool, but I don't know if I want to go for a master set. I would personally suggest maybe collecting just these 3 alternate art cards. You've got the Palkia, you got the Dialga, and you've got the Arceus in the middle. I think down the road, this set of 3 cards is going to be really, really valuable. And sometimes, if you didn't know, when you're selling cards as a bundle together, sometimes you can get them, you can sell them more as a bundle together, actually, than what they're worth individually. And you might be like, what? That doesn't make any sense. But I'm gonna show you an example. This is a current listing that is ending today. It'll be ending in a couple hours. I took the screenshot yesterday when I was putting the PowerPoint together. But this is a listing that will be ending today. And even yesterday, it was at $840 for a PSA 10 collection of the alt art Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. Now, why is that so significant? Still a day out at this time, and it's getting that much on the bids. Why is that significant? Because individually, these cards are worth like maybe 200 in a PSA 10. So the whole set together, if you were to buy the cards individually, would be like 200 for each of the 3, like $600. But sellers are having a lot of success right now on eBay bundling PSA 10 cards together and then selling them together as a bundle. And people are just, even though they could just go do the work and buy individual listings and save hundreds of dollars, there's a lot of collectors who aren't doing it, and they're just seeing it, oh, an opportunity to get all these all at once. I'll pay a little bit extra money to save the convenience. And, you know, they also might be interested in having the numbers in the same kind of sequence here. So there are only 2 numbers apart for all of these submissions. That could be an appealing part of it as well, why this set is going for more than the cards would be individually. But it's just something to keep in mind of for the future. If you're wondering what cards, you know, is fun to kind of collect and own, but what cards is worth potentially investing in, this is probably the only thing that I could use that word investing for. I think these cards are going to be really, really popular, and I think that they're going to hold value for a long time. Beautiful alternate arts, especially as a set together, and if you can grade them together in a sequential ordering, I think that's going to hold value really well. So just something to keep in mind for some of those hardcore collectors out there. And then I always include my sources, so all the video in description is going to get updated once the stream ends with all of these sources here. So if you want to buy any of these cards that we showed off on the PowerPoint, these links are going to be your opportunity if they're still for sale. And then I always end the final slide with a guess that Pokemon. Can anyone guess who this Pokemon is? Do we have any guesses in the chat? And does anyone have any questions as well about the set? We might as well answer any questions while we're here before we send everyone off over to the Sheesh Man himself, PokeSearch, who just went live 2 minutes ago. We have any guesses? This is an easy one. I'm sure someone should be able to get it. Old time Poke, dropping the love. Gladiator Collectibles says, bro, your PowerPoints are sick. Thank you, Gladiator Collectibles. Yeah, we got the Snorlaxes in the chat. Let's go. Yep. Godhead 420 got it first. Let's go. Snorlax for sure. Tub says, that's definitely Charizard. It's Pikachu, says Ultimate Pack Battles. Jedi Master Squirtle, or Star Wars Hockey Fan says ditto, LOL. Ryan Miller says Big Mom. This is actually really, really close to the first silhouette that they showed for Big Mom, which is actually hilarious. I wonder if they took inspiration from Snorlax for that. Maybe, knowing Oda. But that is going to be it for the PowerPoint today. That is going to be it for today's stream as well. I hope you all enjoyed the PowerPoint, the PokéMarket Monday, a look into the next cards that are coming out in the Japanese set, future look into the cards that will be coming out in English as well. And I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day as well. I will be back on Thursday for the Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke. We've collected all of the gym badges. We will be heading to Victory Road to take on the Elite Four, or at least prepare for it. I'm hoping on Thursday we can make it through the Victory Road. And then on Friday, we will be giving away a ton of Dragon Ball Super booster boxes during the Tournament of Knowledge. So make sure you study up on your Dragon Ball Z trivia. It is going to be a fun one. I am looking forward to it. I'm giving away everything that is not Super Saiyan 4 Brawly. So the secret rare from Vermilion Bloodline, and we're going to be opening a lot more. I guess I should say disclaimer, secret rare from God Realm. If we got that, or the God rare, I'll keep that too, but I think it's very unlikely that we would. But either way, we're going to be giving away at least 3 boxes of Dragon Ball Super cards and more on top of that, depending on, like goals and such that we hit. So thank you, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Peace out, everyone, and see you at Surges. Sheesh!
Still using a default